Welcome back. As we mentioned just minutes ago, Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner toured this Siemens Charlotte energy plant today, where we have been broadcasting today. Now, joining me is the Siemens manager who led that tour. Mark Pringle is the VP of Operations right here at the plant. Welcome. Thanks for being on Street Smart.
Oh, it's my pleasure to be here.
So tell me a little bit about the plant, what it is you're manufacturing, and how many people you're employing.
This is Siemens' hub for North America to manufacture power generation equipment, and we're making gas turbines, steam turbines, and electrical generator for power generation. We've recently hired about 700 people over the last 18 months. We have over 1,450 employees at the site right now.
And you've had a big expansion plan in place.
Yes, the gas turbine product we added. We built a whole new factory behind this existing one in about a year's time, 450,000 square feet. And that's where the majority of these people we hired went to work.
You know, President Obama in his State of the Union speech just last night talked a lot about partnerships between government and business to help the economy, to boost growth. You know, others say the government really should be playing a much smaller role in business. What do you think?
I think a key part of our success here in Charlotte has been our partnership with the community colleges and universities. So I think that's where the role is to be played, that we need to train people for these jobs that can be available for manufacturing. And
do you think it's your responsibility as a corporation to be paying for that training, or is it the state and federal government's responsibility to be paying for the education to get people qualified for these new jobs?
I think there's a shared responsibility there. Obviously, Siemens is willing to pay for the lion's share of it, which we have for these employees that we've hired. And I think as more and more manufacturings come online, they will be paced by the amount of qualified people that are available for the jobs.
So one thing that I personally was struck by and interested in is the fact that this plant is owned by a German company. Siemens is a German company operating right here in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, but I think a key part of Siemens' strategy is to be multi-local. So we put $350 million investment in this location in Charlotte to be recognized as a U.S. manufacturer. We recently just received a big order that was financed by the XM Bank, and we only qualify that because we're hiring U.S. citizens to work here.
It's just interesting because at the same time, the president last night, as he talked about boosting manufacturing jobs, he also talked about tax penalties. That wasn't his word, that's mine, but tax penalties for corporations that are moving their manufacturing and their jobs overseas in order to capture maybe a lower tax rate. And it's just interesting because why not have a Charlotte, North Carolina company manufacturing in Germany? But maybe they get hit with a higher tax rate.
No, actually, it's an example of the German company coming to the U.S. and having a presence here so that we participate in this market. And there's a big market to be in power generation here in the U.S.
Indeed there is. Okay, thank you so much.